In this video, I am going to talk about conditionally convergence, its concept and example. So first of all, I have an alternating series. Is the series convergent or divergent? Let's find out. So since this is an alternating series, then I will be using the alternating series test. First of all, I have to define Bn, and then before I move on, you might be asking, hey, what is this called? Since Bn is 1 divided by n, what about the original series? The original series is called An, all right? So we have Bn equals to 1 divided by n. The purpose we are doing this is we want to take away the minuses. So once we take away the -1 raised to whatever power, then all the minuses will be gone. Then we are adding a bunch of positive values. And then the Bn plus 1, I call that the next term, all right? So in alternating series test, first thing we have to show is the Bn plus 1 is less than or equal to Bn. So let's show that. When n is equals to 1, we have 1 divided by 2, and then 1 divided by 1, that is 2. When n is equals to 2, 1/3 is less than or equal to 1/2, so number 1 holds. And then number 2, the limit of Bn approaches to 0. Bn is 1 divided by n, all right? So this is 1 divided by infinity, that is equals to 0, right? So since number 1 is 2, number 1 is 2, so therefore we say that the alternating series is convergent by what? By the alternating series test. All right, so now for conditional convergence, we are going to dig a little bit deeper than that. So after we make this conclusion, I want to go one more step further. Other than just use the Bn to take away all the minuses, there is another way to do it, which is taking the absolute value of the series. All right, so we have summation n equals to 1 to infinity, the absolute value of -1 raised to whatever power divided by n. So that is equals to the summation n equals to 1 to infinity. So once you take the absolute value, you take away all the minuses, then that is only 1 divided by n in absolute value. And then what is this series called? We talked about this in the past. This is a harmonic series, right? And it is always divergence. But what about the -1 on top? The -1 on top, so this is called alternating harmonic series. So alternating harmonic series. Okay, now here is the conclusions that we have. First, using the absolute value of An, my conclusion is divergence. Using the alternating series test, we have convergence. Then what do we say at the end of the day? So at the end of the day, we say that the convergence is conditional. So we say that the convergence is conditional. So the series is conditionally convergent. So let me give you an overall definition of a conditionally convergent. So here is the definition. So we say that a series, the sum of An, is called conditionally convergence. When I was a student, I still remember I just called it a CC, conditionally convergence, if it is convergent. But not absolutely convergent. But not absolutely convergent. What is absolutely convergent? So absolutely convergence is we have a series An. I call this absolutely convergence if the absolute value of An is convergent. What do we have in here? We have the absolute value of An is divergent. So this one, we have the absolute value of An is divergence. That is what we have right here, right? Using the harmonic series, the absolute value of an is divergence. However, if we use the alternating series test, we have a convergence. So it looks like without going one more step deeper, we have convergence. That is my conclusion. If we take one step deeper, consider the absolute value, we have divergence. So since we have convergence and divergence, we call this conditionally convergent. So if this is a divergent and then this is convergent, then we say that this is conditionally convergent. All right. So that is the concept and example of conditionally convergence. I hope this helps you on your homework and other stuff. So if you think my instruction is helpful, please let me know in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel, like the video, appreciate your help. I will see you all in the next lesson. In the next lesson, I will give you a few examples regarding conditionally convergence. Don't miss that. I see you all over there. Signing off for now.